Today, I'll be showing you how to make a delicious coffee cake that is very simple to make and pairs beautifully with a latte. The first part is our cinnamon filling. We will need 3/4 cup brown sugar, and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Then we will add 1/4 cup of flour, we will mix this together and make sure that it's fully combined. This will go in the center of our coffee cake when we assemble it. It will add a delicious cinnamon flavor to the middle of this cake. Next, we will be making the streusel part of the cake. This is the part that goes on top of this coffee cake. First, we will take 1/2 cup of butter and cut it into small cubes. It is preferable to use refrigerated butter because it makes it easier to work with. We will add in 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Then we will add in 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. We're going to be adding 2/3 cups of brown sugar. Lastly, we will be adding 1 cup of flour. We then want to combine everything together with our hands, and we want to continue doing this until we have a nice crumbly texture. The first coffee cake originated from Germany, but is now a staple in many cafes and coffee shops. We will be adding this on top of the coffee cake. Next, the cake itself. First, we are going to cube 3/4 cups of butter and add it to the bowl. Next, we will add 1 cup of granulated sugar, and we are going to beat that for a minute. We want to make sure that both ingredients are well incorporated. Next, we want to add in 1/2 cup of brown sugar. After everything is fully combined, we will start adding in the eggs. For this recipe, we will need 3 large eggs. We will beat in 1 egg at a time. Do this to make sure that the eggs get fully incorporated into the batter. For this recipe, we want to add 1 cup of sour cream. After all that's combined, we want to start adding in the dry ingredients. First, we want to add in 2 1/4 cups of flour. With 3/4 teaspoon of salt. After that, we want to add in 1/4 cup of cornstarch. Then we want to add in 1 teaspoon of baking powder. After all the dry ingredients are added, we want to mix it all together and then combine it. It is crucial in this recipe to not overmix. The dough should be thick and not very easy to work with. Once the dough is incorporated, we are ready to assemble. First, we are going to add parchment paper to our baking pan. Then, scoop in the first half batter of the dough. This is not an easy dough to work with, but in the end, the results will definitely be worth it. After we assembled the first half, we are going to be adding our cinnamon filling. This goes right in the center of this cake. Then we put on the second half of the dough. Once that's finished, we're going to be adding the streusel. The streusel gives a crunchiness and a beautiful texture to this cake. After everything's assembled, we are going to put it in the oven on 350 for 55 to 60 minutes. Next, we're going to be making our latte. We will need just 2 ingredients, espresso and milk. First, we're going to grind our espresso and tamp it down. Next, we want to steam our milk before we add in the espresso. If you don't like a latte by itself, feel free to add any sugar or flavorings you like to this drink. Once the cake has cooled down, we are going to cut it up. First, we want to take the parchment paper off it. And then we are going to slice the coffee cake. And there you go. That is how you make a beautiful, delicious coffee cake. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next week.